Now when I was a kid, I was obsessed with farms. I had Britain's farms, models just like this, and I used to set them up in my mum's front room and play farm machinery all day long. Today I'm going to go one step better than that. Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Pet. Easily the most expensive thing I've ever got behind the wheel of. Now, you guys may well see these driving around the fields at harvest time and just think, it's a big combine harvester. But there's more technology in that than in pretty much any modern day car. This thing is just packed full of engineering and technology, way more than I will know. Now, I'm here at the Hunt Forest Group, the big John Deere dealership, and I've got some experts to show us around some of the biggest boys' toys you can come across. So, who wants to know about combine harvesters? Well, my man Ed over here is just off camera.
Sorry, I was supposed to walk in.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? So, you're going to show us around this massive thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll do my best. So yeah, this is a John Deere T560i combine harvester. But
So clearly the bit that's missing is the
header on the front.
Header on the front.
You'll see plenty of headers over the other side of the yard there. Yeah, and they just literally hook on the front. PTO shaft on, one lever.
Yeah.
Connects all electronics and hydraulics, and you're away.
And then that, obviously that's the thing that spins round at the front that people will see.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
all the grain then goes in there. And then the bit that you it's difficult to see, but this is, one of your guys said before, it's like a factory on wheels, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's quite amazing, really, how the process works. And it's actually, a combine's actually a relatively simple machine, just lots of stuff going on. I mean, its sole purpose is to take it from a standing field of wheat or barley or whatever it is in a field, and putting the grain in the tank and the straw out the back. And the concept hasn't changed since the day they invented the first threshing machine, ultimately. But the concept is you've got a reciprocating knife on the header. That's
like a big version of the thing that cuts your hair.
Basically, yeah, a big beard trimmer.
Yeah.
It comes in, augers to the centre, up through the feeder house here, up the elevator. These slats pull the material into the drum and concave on this one, because it's a T series. And then it's got a beater in there, so like a secondary concave, and then it throws it up onto the straw walkers, which kind of have this motion, and that just helps separate the straw from the grain. Yeah,
the scale of this thing is ridiculous. I mean, I'm 6'3", and the front tyres are about the same height.
Yeah, and this is a baby one as well.
So, really?
Yeah.
And then the bit that amazes me is the technology in here in terms of the GPS location. It's constantly analysing how much grain's coming off and how high to have the header. And
yeah, exactly. I mean, so everything on this machine is controlled automatically. So everything is done from the cab. It's got onboard computers all over it, monitoring speeds of rotors, speeds of the wind speed for the sieves, the sieve distance, concave distances, drum speeds, and also it's got a moisture sensor, so it's actually testing the moisture of the grain, because obviously if it's over a certain percentage of moisture, then you have to stop cutting because it's too wet, because then you have to dry it.
Wow.
So it is monitoring all this stuff. It's also got a mass flow sensor, so it has it knows how many tons it's cutting.
Wow.
And as I was speaking to you earlier, then it transfers all that data onto a yield map, and then it's got what we call an MTG, a modular telematics gateway, and it then pushes all that information into the John Deere cloud. So when you get home for tea, log on to myjohndeere.com, and all your yield data and everything is already landed on your PC at home.
That is unbelievable.
Yep. So
absolutely unbelievable. Go on then, hit me with the bad news. This looks like a very expensive piece of kit.
well, I mean, this one's fairly good value. I mean, this
You're a salesman, aren't you? I love that. I love it. The fact, how much does it cost? It's good value.
Dodging the bullet of how much it actually is. I mean, they start from about $250,000 plus VAT after discount. So that's on farm price, and they go anything up to about 400k plus VAT.
Wow. Well, thank you for showing me around.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thanks very much.
Have to have a look in the cab now.
Yeah.
Right, now we are in the cab. I was just saying, massive machine, tiny steering wheel, but the operator probably doesn't use that a great deal. I'd imagine it does a lot itself, does it? Or?
Yeah, well, all these combines are auto steer, so they steer themselves automatically using our guidance systems at to about sort of 25mm accuracy as well. So,
really?
Yeah. So very accurate.
And then all of that's your kind of control panel and.
Yep. Exactly.
Even when we started up a minute ago, it had loads of tests it ran through, and
yeah, no, it'll do a sort of predefined thing when it starts up. It checks sensors and all sorts of things like that before it starts.
What a thing!
Surround sounds.
I was going to say some good entertainment in here.
Yeah, surround sound, climate control, fridge under there to put your packed lunch in your.
Excellent.
And bottled water or whatever you want to drink, but no, it's a nice environment to be in. It's very.
Now then, we are now in the cab of. Well, actually, welcome back to the channel, James. Now, the last time you saw this gentleman on the channel, we were in an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. You've changed brands, my friend.
I have.
But you've actually now dealing with stuff more expensive than, with the exception of Valkyrie, than you had.
Well, you'd never imagine it, would you? You'd never imagine it. But no, it's going back to my roots a bit. So coming from a farming family, so we come back to deal with the best farming equipment in the world, really.
Yeah. We are in a massive tractor.
We are. So our tractor range starts from a 1 series, which is what you'd sort of find one up from your domestic lawnmower. Yeah. And then we're now in the 8 series. Yeah. So most of them you see out there will be a 5 or a 6, and this is the new 8R. So this has been designed in conjunction with BMW, believe it or not. So so the interior in here has been designed by BMW, a little bit of the exterior styling as well, but everything down to the massaging seat I'm currently sat on, it's done through BMW. So
it's ridiculous. And we're going to take it for a spin?
We're going up the road, absolutely.
Cool.
So I'm going to show you through the new Command Pro gearbox, which is our new fandangled stick here, where it would do all of your implements, your drive, everything on here, and we'll show you through a little bit of the screen as well, and then you get to have a go. Is that all right?
Mate, I'd love to, yeah. I've never, so until today I've never even sat in a tractor, let alone driven one.
He never told me this before we got going.
No. So hit me with it first of all, because everyone's going to want to know. These are all petrol heads, so how much horsepower?
This one's 370.
370 horsepower.
Which doesn't sound a lot from a car point of view, given the last car we drove together was 710 odd horsepower. Yeah. But this in the tractor world is enormous.
But this could kickstart a planet with the amount of torque.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we can't measure it in the same way as we do cars. Otherwise, I'll give you a torque figure right now. But he just knows. He just knows plenty of it.
Yeah, just a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is immense.
So, what we're going to do? We're going to click the little button underneath the back of here. Yeah. I'm not touching any pedals at the moment. Yeah. Pointed so I don't hit the combine.
That would always be a good thing.
And we'll start going.
Oh, mate.
So, basically, the furthest I hit this stick forward, the quicker we'll go. And that's about as complicated as we get. Now, to slow down a little bit, I just pull the stick back.
Oh, wow. So now, it is joystick driving.
I'm not touching any pedals. So
it's just huge.
It's enormous. As I say, this isn't a small tractor by any standards.
How much would this thing weigh?
I think this is about 12 tonne. I think.
Wow.
It's pretty big. And the amazing thing with this, of course, is you can drive it on a car licence. Yeah. You can't get in a car and tow over 750 kilos with your standard car licence. You can get in this and tow up to 30 tonne.
So this will take, wow.
So it's crazy.
And then the next big thing people will want to know, top speed isn't going to be all that, I guess.
No, these are limited to 50 kilometres per hour. So
right, okay.
About 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But to be honest, anything more than that would be pure dangerous.
Yeah.
It really would. So.
And If I were to want to buy one of these from you,
Yes. 50 easy monthly payments.
okay, yeah, PCP?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So we do an operating lease, so you just tell us how many hours a year you're going to do rather than how many miles you're going to do.
Oh, okay. Right.
And then it will give you a residual value at the end in the same
Yeah.
way as a PCP would for a car.
Right.
So, yeah. It's
But the cost of one of this is what?
What if you get out of it? You're going to get out of it.
Yeah, come on, how much?
This is just nudging about 300,000.
300 grand. So this is the most expensive thing I've ever driven.
Yeah.
What's it doing?
There you go.
And it's a tractor. See, there you go. That's what James said. As soon as he told me we were coming here, he said we are going to have to go and play big boys' toys.
Right. So I thought we'd bring you here.
Oh, okay. Just turn up.
Which is, see if we can park around the back rather than the left.
Very nice.
Really funky little old school car garage.
It's a lovely old Toyota.
And they do some really, really good motoring bits here as well. So,
Winchester Autobahn.
yeah. I thought, well, why not?
You can take it in, Mary. Just back it in.
So a quick click on the control panel, puts it into reverse, another click. And we'll ask them nicely. We park here for a second.
Shot for the gram. Oh my goodness me. Ooh, I say. It's like the Starship Enterprise.
Comfy, isn't it?
You get just as many looks in one of these as you do in a Aston Martin, mate.
Absolutely. Right.
Go on then.
Nice and easy, foot on the clutch.
That's that one.
That's the big one on the left.
Yeah.
All the way around. And keep it held until she fires. There you go.
Right then.
Really, really nice and easy.
Yeah.
Hold this as if there's only one really natural place to hold it.
Yeah.
And where your index finger is, there's
Yeah.
a trigger.
Yeah.
If you just hold the trigger in
Yeah.
and edge it forwards gently.
I've still got my foot on the clutch.
Okay, you can take that off, that's fine.
Yeah.
You see up on here,
Oh.
now gone forward.
Oh wow.
And then as you pull back, if you pull back now,
Yeah.
it will stop.
Oh,
It's
right.
like a gate in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is though, right, you know, if you... Yeah. Now,
Easy,
that is
isn't
the
it?
most bizarre thing.
Yeah, I know, but give it 30 seconds
Yeah.
and it'll be the most natural thing in the world.
Yeah.
So once you're in drive, like we are now, you don't need to touch the switch again,
Okay.
unless you want to go into reverse. So, you gonna like the steering is?
Yeah. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
So we're going to go right out of it, and
It's so sensitive.
yeah. And just far forward as you can.
Oh wow.
0 to 30 in 6 seconds.
I tell you what, though, it's unnervingly quick.
There's a constant ratio of gear as well, so you never really
Yeah.
understand.
As in the steering is so sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh god. This, I have to say, this is easily the most intimidating thing I've ever driven, just because of its sheer scale.
Yeah. I did start with the biggest one. I shouldn't have really. Should
I was going to say, yeah, my first ever tractor drive in a £300,000 monster. So what are we doing there? How fast are we going?
You're doing 53.8 kilometres per hour.
What's that one?
Feels like you're doing 150 from there.
Oh my god!
We're going to go right down this next one.
Yeah, I've got an indicator.
Yeah, just same as your Mini. Self-cancelling.
my god. It's did I get the back end out then?
Different, isn't it?
Well, you know, I always try and bring different things to my channel, and I think you have surpassed yourself, sir. It's actually, it's really good fun.
Yeah. A bit different. You can see why everyone enjoys corn cart in the summer and everything.
Oh,
They spend all day in here, Radio 1 blaring, and just...
I can imagine doing that with a trailer on the back and then coming up alongside the combine. It must be wicked fun.
Or show you in the summer, shall we?
I'd love to. Right.
Happy days.
Let's go and have a look around some more toys. Oh my god, that was such an amazing experience. So yes, £300,000 car, the most expensive thing I've ever driven. Now, just out of interest, by the way, not only are these tyres 42-inch in diameter, I mean they're taller than me, but these wheel weights just there, each one of those is 900 kilos. So there's basically just shy of a ton extra weight on each rear wheel. It's just, the scale of it is ridiculous. Absolutely brilliant thing. Now then, a cup of coffee and then we're going to play with something else. Now then, I've brought you inside the workshop to show you this forager. For me, this is the most impressive vehicle here. This is about 400 grand's worth of kit. But, follow me, the reason I wanted to show you, and the guys are working on it, so they've lifted the engine cover, is that. So that is a 24.2 litre V12 Liebherr engine producing about 970 horsepower and, well, enough torque to kickstart a dead planet, basically. It's just immense. I mean, half of this vehicle is engine. Because of the job it does, it needs a massive amount of power. Okay, just having a chat with Luke, who's working on this machine, and he's just given me a stat which frankly has blown my mind. So, said engine, how much engine oil do you think that takes? Bearing in mind, you know, your average, what you'd normally expect a normal road car to have. That thing, 99 litres of engine oil. 99 litres! Wow! Here comes James with our next toy to play with. Oh yeah. Now I've seen these around the golf course and at country events and stuff. Always wanted to have a go in one though. So yes, we're going to take this off-roading. Awesome. Right then, alright. Different kind of transport now. Notice I'm now on brand.
This is absolutely.
So what are we? This is cool. This is a Gator.
This is a Gator. So a Gator is a John Deere utility vehicle.
Yeah.
So lots of manufacturers out there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Lots of different manufacturers out there make something like this, but this is the best-selling utility vehicle on the market.
Yeah.
A lot of gamekeepers will use them, estate owners, farms. Just it's an awesome little workhorse.
Yeah.
So once you've had one, you supposedly can never do without one, and that's customers' feedback, not mine. And they are extremely capable, which I'm hoping is what we're going to find out now.
So we're now at a different site.
We're at Tilshead. So we're right in the middle of the Salisbury Plain here.
Yeah.
So
an awful lot of hardware on site, but
yes.
we're right in the middle of Salisbury Plain, right in the middle of the army training grounds, and it's been raining quite a lot.
Absolutely.
And this beautiful clean Gator needs getting dirty.
Something like that. Absolutely. Let's go give it a go, shall we?
Yeah, definitely. So four-wheel drive.
So with two-wheel drive at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's selectable by clicking one switch.
Yeah.
We've got low range box, high range box, neutral and reverse.
Yeah.
Effectively, that's all we should be needing to use today.
Cool. So we did pop into the site that you run.
We did.
Which is just outside Ringwood.
Absolutely.
So you do, again, you've got the big John Deere tractors, but you do a much more kind of
a lot of ground scale stuff.
Yeah.
We'll sell about 100 of these out of there a year, something like that as well. So all in all, John Deere, whether it be a robotic or walk behind lawnmower, right up through the combines we saw earlier today, we've got something for literally everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're very lucky.
This is like a quad bike that you sit in,
but it's far more comfortable.
Yeah,
far more comfortable. Look in here, see if there's...
Yeah, let's go in here. Shall we go? Four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive, flick of a switch.
Come on.
And then you can see this is pretty boggy well through here.
It's really bad.
But you wouldn't get through it in a pickup.
No.
So
I guess it's so light as well. Wow, mate, it's really boggy.
It's
That looks really deep.
Wasn't expecting that, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go back that way, because that's not going to like this very much. But again, you wouldn't be able to get around there in a pickup like that.
No.
So we might as well just go straight across this. And again, mate, it's incredible. And again, in the pickup, you wouldn't be able to get through these trees or across that track like that. How awesome is that?
That is ridiculous.
And then if it gets really tricky, because that's not too bad for this,
you've got low range
you've got low range as well. So
ground clearance is amazing.
yeah, I think we bottomed out once potentially on that really deep bit, but come on, you gotta go.
Oh mate, all right.
And we're off. Right. So you can see it's really geared for low down torque or off-road work. So it runs out of puff reasonably high up into the 40 k's.
Yeah.
But when it needs it, in and around what we've just done in the woods there, that's what this is really built for.
I can't get my brain about that.
The key is just to keep your foot buried in any situation where it's getting...
I like keeping my foot buried.
Yeah.
Let's just start off with something.
No, absolutely.
Oh, I want one of these.
Go on, dive straight back up into that woods there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'll be alright. That one over there. Oh.
Yeah, just straight down this bank here, straight up into those tracks there.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Mate, that's wicked!
That's like really rutted in there, right?
You'll be alright.
Ring?
Yeah. Do it once and we'll see.
Okay.
There you go, just foot on the floor. Don't back off, just keep your foot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it. Keep it.
Come on, baby.
Keep it in. Keep it in. There we go.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know. The world just need to know. The people that haven't discovered the Gator yet need to.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, this isn't the fun one.
You're kidding me. This is like this as much fun as you can have with your clothes on.
Come on, as long as you keep your foot in.
You're right. Bit of momentum. Oh, that's big, deep.
Go on, go. There you go.
That is mega. So the trick is keep your foot in and keep
Always.
some momentum.
Momentum is your friend.
And then you're alright.
When I worked for Land Rover, I always remember the off-road man always telling me that momentum is your friend. And just going in with that attitude, like nothing's going to hurt me, then you're alright. As soon as you back off, being terrible tree issues. So
yeah, what we're trying to do. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is Dave. It's got such high ground clearance as well. That's a really big rut.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't back off.
I'm not backing off. There's a big military car there. He's going to shout at us now. Wow. Mate, I'm going to just stop there. I'm going to draw this video to a close right now because it's been amazing.
Good.
I have to say a massive thank you to James and all the guys at Hunt Forest Group. It's been a brilliant day.
I'm glad you could come and join us.
Yeah,
it was a bit different, but
we've been planning this for a while.
We have.
For a while, and the actual plans for today kind of didn't work out as we planned. So we thought we'll still get out there and make some amazing content.
Absolutely.
And you know, for me as a petrol head, just because it's an agriculture thing doesn't mean it's still got massive amounts of. I mean, the tech, the power, the engines.
It's just bigger boys' toys, isn't it?
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, and this is just. Yeah, it's brilliant. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I always try and bring you something different, and that's very different.
Absolutely.
Me and Harry, Harry's garage, are the only people that do tractors. So
yeah, absolutely. That's a claim, isn't it? Eh?
But I hope you enjoyed that. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. But I reckon me and James are going to stay and play in this wood.
Go on, get in the woods, get back in the woods.
Hey! Because it's awesome. I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe. Now, where are we going to go? Somewhere really, really muddy.
Go on, straight down that dip.
Straight down here.
Straight
Come
down
on,
that
baby.
dip. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Flat, 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 flat. Yeah.